Hey there, it's Simone. I'm here with a plan with me. This morning it was such a nice day out on the balcony, and I had have had this thought before that I could set up my filming station outside. And so I just wanted to try it out, and I was updating my planner as well as planning for the upcoming week. And so I thought I would take you along. I have been using this weekly insert on and off because I don't really need to visualize my busy schedule because I don't have a busy schedule. We are still in a shelter in place situation over here in California, and for me, definitely, I will be staying home until my kids are out of school in the first week of June. And so that's how long I am not trying to still isolate. I don't know uh, the exact plans for um, how they are opening up the economy and all that, or the country, the people, how they decide on that yet. Um, but I definitely plan to isolate or minimize my interaction with people from outside my home to minimize that. And that's why I don't really need this weekly overview. Um, but I still like using it. I still have it, and I don't want to get rid of it. And so I'm just using stickers and washi tape. If you saw that washi tape roll, this is one of the oldest ones I have, and it's almost empty. I actually thought it might be empty right now, but obviously it isn't. And so I used that to decorate the bottom, and then the list that I made over on the left side was me just putting all the things that I had in my head right now, because I was going to lose them if I had to wait for a specific list. Um, yeah, and I've been using it for was, since I'm not pre-setting my days. That doesn't sound right. Since I'm not setting up my days ahead, so I'm just going along and using the space as I need it every day. Sometimes I do still have plans for a specific day, and I know that I want to do such and such, but I might forget. I just put it in here on that date. And I also write down A, B, even though I know that Mondays and Wednesdays are A days for my kids, and Tuesdays and Thursdays are B days. Um, and what I'm doing right now is just catching up. I am ticking off all the weekly tasks. That was my to-do list, and I checked, did I actually do this? The journaling, you saw me opening up my Hobonichi weeks, and I still need to do some of the things. And I'm just using these highlighter sticky notes to highlight everything that still needs to get done at some point in the future. Maybe not next week, but I don't want to forget the things that are on the list. Or I want to make the conscious decision that I don't want to pursue this task anymore. I have been using stickers, so many stickers, and I really like using them. Yeah, I cut out a part of this because it was just me staring out into space and waiting for stuff. So yeah, I've been using stickers. I it's more kind of like a diary, my planner at the moment. I write down tasks, but I also journal a lot, and that's when I use the stickers. I look for a sticker that goes with the activity or the thing that I want to journal about. And I have actually found that I do not have any plant gardening stickers at all, because I haven't been doing that ever before. But right now I am actually, I sewed out, what did I sew? Basil, chives, cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers. However, the peppers are still behind. I haven't seen anything from them, but everything else has sprouted and it's so I feel so successful even though I haven't nothing has been growing it. It's just they sprouted and I can't wait for them to grow even more. But I don't have any stickers for that because that was the first thing that I ever sewed out since I have been using stickers. Then I put everything away because my family was doing lunch outside on that table, and then I just put it back out because I wasn't done. This is today. I wrote down the two things that I still need to do today, or that I think I have by now I have done those things, and then I am looking for a sticker. What kind of sticker am I looking for actually? Oh yeah, a planner because I am planning and filming. So I want to document that. And that's what I'm telling you. I am writing a lot more about what happens every day. I don't really know why. Maybe because I have the time and because I like the way it looks. It brings me joy. Do I have to have a reason why I do things? I just enjoy it, and so if it keeps me happy and get through the day, then that's definitely a plus. I am setting up next week, which is actually the last week of April, and I was so shocked when I realized that it is already the end of April. For some reason, my head was stuck in the beginning of April. It could be because I was super scared to finish one of my journaling spreads in my Hobonichi weeks, and that was one week from the beginning of April. And since I hadn't continued journaling until this past week, maybe that's why I was stuck there. I don't know. So yeah, watch out for a journal with me video from the beginning of April where I am using pink fountain pen ink, and that's exactly what I am scared of. I am now setting up and gathering all the information that I have roughly reviewed. I'm not as thoroughly reviewing my weeks as I have been doing it before this pandemic started and before we sheltered in place, just because I am home all day and there's not as many things to do. I think I am going to redo my weekly review because I need to make sure that I check my kids' assignments at the end of the week so they make them up during the weekend, and I tend to forget these kinds of things. And so if it's in my weekly review process, I will definitely get to it on Sunday when I do this weekly review. So I have marked all the, as you can see, I'm using more stickers than I'm usually using. So I put the meal plan on this part, and then I put Instagram ideas at the bottom. Then I put a to-do list, and then I start my weeks. I think I mentioned this before, I do not set up my days of the week in advance. So once Monday comes around, I put my Monday sticker. Well, actually, Monday is the only day that I set up in advance when I do the weekly review, because I already know things that I need to do on Monday, and there is no page before that I could finish or that could potentially spill over to the next page. And then I write out my to-do list here. Those will be the highlighted tasks from the highlighter tabs sticky notes thingy that I just marked, and then also most of the items that are on this list that I put into my Hobonichi weekly thing. So, what else did I want to tell you? Yes, one thing I'm really thinking about now is, why did I actually write down a schedule for posting Instagram posts? Did you do that? Do you do that? Is that just me? Am I strange? I probably am. And I also, it maybe it's because when I was still at work and when I was still a lot busier, I often took photos for Instagram on the weekends so that I could post them during the week. And so I needed to find ideas on what I wanted to take photos of, because my backdrop is actually in front of my house, the concrete out there. I love that. I love the way it looks. And so I need to bring everything. And I actually do forget to take photos of washi tape and stuff. I don't know. That's just me, I guess. And so I used to pre-plan those and take photos, but now I don't need to do that because I'm home all the time and I can step outside and take a photo when I have the idea. Same with YouTube videos. I used to plan them ahead because I needed to find time to actually film them when nobody was home. But right now I need to find workarounds, and I also have the time to film every day, all the time. How are you doing? How does it? Are you opening back up? Are you still sheltering in place? How do you feel about this whole situation? I am definitely going to try and isolate as long as I can, just because I want to still help flatten the curve. I think that once we start slowly opening up again, there will be a surge in infections again. And so if I don't have to go outside, if I don't have to interact with anybody else, maybe that will help someone not getting sick. I have been using my April monthly in to just write down the names of the yoga practices that I was doing, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do in May as well. I am planning to set up May probably on Thursday or not Friday. Friday is the 1st of May, but probably Wednesday or Thursday, which would be the last day of April, just because, again, I have the time. There's nothing there that I need to put in for May that I don't know of, or that I need to keep in the back of my mind because I need to plan for it. I definitely know that this is going to change again. I'm curious. Let me know. How are you doing? How are you feeling about the whole corona situation? Are you sheltering in place? If you're an essential worker, I would love to thank you again for all the work you do. Thank you so much for making it possible that I can stay at home. Thanks. And thank you to everybody else for watching. I hope to see you soon. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're using your planner. I would love to chat. See you soon. Bye.